Hello guys, I want to say I love all of you and I appreciate all your support and kindness that you've always shown me. Today's video is going to be something different and it's something that I'm currently going through and struggling with. It's about, I'm terrified to say it because I don't want people to think I'm doing this for clickbait because I'm not, that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I know that there are people like me still out there that are going through this, okay? So I have to admit that, I am anorexic. I hate even saying it. I feel ashamed about saying it. I denied it at that point, but I realize it is what it is. I don't want to do. I'm doing this because I know that I'm fighting to live. This is literally what I'm doing, fighting to live. Um, I'm not at a healthy weight. Unfortunately, I've always had issues with weight, and unfortunately, because I also have body dysmorphia, and the perceived flaw that I have is for on my stomach, so it makes it harder. So when I see it looks bigger than it should be, it makes me more not likely to eat. I am doing my best with eating 2 times a day, but it is a struggle because I hate food now. I didn't used to hate it. I used to have a really strong dislike or didn't like it at points, but I really actually hate it. And sometimes when I see food, I actually feel disgusted and don't want to eat it. There is part of me that's like, Mariah, you need to eat and knows it has to. And the other part's like, Mariah, you don't have to eat if you don't want to at all. Like, you can just eat some crackers and be fine. It's okay. And the reason I'm admitting this now because I know I'm not the only one that has an eating disorder. I do feel ashamed to talk about it because I know it's nothing to be ashamed of, but it's a shame to me because it's something that is hard to deal with. It's hard to eat because I don't know why it's hard to eat. It's always been an issue with me. Eating has always been a problem. Probably because, actually, I don't know why. It just is. And I'm sorry that you probably hear me cry, but a reason I realized that this was an issue. I knew I had a problem with eating, and I've had issues with my weight because I've never really been actually healthy-ish. I weigh right now, based on the last time I weighed myself, I weigh 98.2 pounds, which is really not healthy for my height. I'm 5'4", and the healthy weight for my height is between 108 and 132. I'm definitely not one of those. I realized that this was a problem because both my parents, one, they didn't even know, they said it was on the same exact day. One told me, Mariah, you look really malnourished, and that scared the heck out of me. That's my parents could see it. My dad said I looked really malnourished. I didn't realize it could even be seen. I thought it was fine because I was like, the reason I thought I was fine is because I don't, at least this is how I think, is my way that my brain that's very sick thinks, because I'm not to the point where I'm actually literally skin and bones. I mean, I can see my ribs and stuff, but I didn't think it was to the point where other people could see it, which I maybe probably why I convinced my brain convinced me that I'm okay, which is really kind of disgusting that I think about it. I'm not shaming anyone that deals with eating disorders or deals with the same thing I'm dealing with, but and my mom was like, Mariah, you look really like you don't look well. You look like you've been losing more weight or like you've lost. She knows that I don't look healthy. There are people that know about this and know that I'm teaching myself that I thought that I was binge eating when I'm actually eating healthy portions because I've never really eaten healthy. Well, I have eaten healthy portions when my parents just dusted them out, but since then, it's gone backward the way I eat. Like, I've always, well, that's why I don't like when people watch me eat because they always say I eat what you're only eating that. They always judge the amount of food I eat, and which just makes it harder. And so because of that, I'm like, Mariah, if you don't eat, it's okay because then at least no one's watching you eat. Like no one's telling you you can't eat this. You don't have to. You have to eat more. Like for me, I was telling my dad. I said the reason I can't. I look when I had a normal plate of food, but to me that looked like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of food. Because my brain is used to eating smaller portion sizes than it's supposed to eat, it's like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of food. And also the reason I knew that something was wrong, particularly because I've never, like, I've always there's always been points in my life where I've restricted food, but it was not to the point where I've gotten this sickly. The reason I know that something was wrong, there's instances I just assumed they were because I don't know why I thought they were. There's things with my bones cracking like fracturing in my legs, and I realized that's part of the eating disorder. There are weaknesses in my hand, aches in my body, like different pieces of my body looking weird like, and it's because of this eating disorder. I don't want anyone to think that I'm not trying to live because I am. Teaching myself, all right, you have to eat. Like, it's a thing that I literally think in my mind, there's two sides of my mind. It's unfortunate. I have a side that wants to eat, and the other side does not want me to eat. So it's like a constant battle. And I really hope that people don't think this is I'm not doing this because of, I just want you guys to know I'm trying my best to stay alive. Like, it's not, I don't want to keep harming my body because that's, in my opinion, that's what I'm doing. And I'm not knocking anyone that's going through this. For myself, I know that when me not eating is harming myself, I'm not doing what I should do for my body, because eating actually gives me a lot of different things. It lets me think, because I've noticed my brain has not been thinking the way it's supposed to because it's not getting the nutrients and the food that it needs. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I guess technically my eating disorder is like a drug to me, even though I know people are probably like, what the heck does that mean? And also, I realize my parents and my family could see things that I don't see because they've always seen how I look. So they can see when it changes, my face changes. My mom was like, my face looks really sunken in. And for me, I could notice that because I don't know why. I just couldn't. Maybe because it was because I'm sick. And I hope this video inspires someone. Sorry if you guys hate it. And I've learned one thing I'm going to do is, if I get a lot of hateful comments, I'm going to, just so you're aware, I'm going to put the in the comments up, because I really, this will actually really affect my mental health, because it's already affected my mental health even doing this video. I just hope this video helps somebody out there to know that they're not alone. That's the reason I'm doing it. It's literally the only reason. I love you guys, and please be kind to yourself, because I was not being kind to myself, and I'm trying my best now to be kind to myself. I love all of you. Please be kind to yourself. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.